Okay, hello and welcome to Exploring PTS Primo Charts. This is our number 22 lesson. And today we are going to look at the last part of the data menu that is going to talk about extended trading hours, displaying the watermark, the global crosshairs, what they are, the scroll chart on new bar, and the column manager global settings. So now I'm going to share my charts. So the data menu. On the top, we have gone through most of these options except the confirmation enterprises because it's having an improvement. So we're waiting for that. I will do this video later. So we're gonna talk about the latest box. So extended trading hours. You can see on the left-hand side, you can uncheck or check these options. So what we're doing right now is checking the extended trading hours or unchecking the extended trading hours. So regularly on the right-hand side on your chart, I'm going to change the time frame to, let's say, a 60-minute time frame. So you can see that this is the start of the day today at 9:30. No, that was like a few days ago. This is the start of the day at 9:30 in the morning. And this is the closing, which was from 3:30 is the start of the bar. And then it closes at 4 p.m. So this is when we don't have extended trading hours. This is our regular schedule. But if you add the check mark for extended trading hours, it means that it's going to give you information until the market closes. So instead of 4 p.m. or 3:30 to 4 p.m., this is the last bar or the last transaction at 7 p.m. Okay. And usually it will open at 7 in the morning. It will depend on the data feed that you're connected with. In the case of TD Ameritrade, they start at 7 in the morning, close at 7 p.m. So this is the extended trading hours. And of course, when you have extended trading hours, the signals, the moving averages, they're going to change. So pretty much Steven Primo does not use extended trading hours. Probably you will use them with futures most often than with stocks. The second one is the display of the watermark. The watermark that we are referring to is the watermark that we are referring to. I'm looking for my drawing here. Is this one. This is the watermark. So if you go to data and just do not display it or uncheck it, you're not going to see the symbol Apple. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I usually have the watermark display. Then let's erase this. The show global crosshair. So this is a tool that we added when you have the Steven Primo oscillator. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So this is the crosshair, this icon on the second row of icons, you have a crosshair. And when you click on it, it's going to help you to pinpoint specific areas of your candlestick, okay? So when you add the Primo oscillator to your chart, let's say you have a chart which is on a 1 hour time frame and an oscillator which is an hour time frame as well. So you see when I move my crosshairs to the oscillator, nothing happens. So we added the global crosshairs. Let me add it here. And what this is going to do, it's taking a little bit to to set up, what this is going to do is that you have, when you move the crosshair on the top, is moving also on the bottom. So let me move the chart to the right hand side. And now when you scroll to the left or to the right, it's going to be on the hour of the Primo oscillator as well. So let's say this is the last hour of the candlestick. The oscillator has not generated that bar because it generates bars on bar close. But if you go to the next one, then it starts showing, you know, the bar that corresponds on the 1 hour time frame on the Primo oscillator. Okay, so you can pretty much look at here and see, okay, that is what happened on the oscillator at that time. So it is only useful when you have the oscillator and it is used for this purpose. So let's move this a little bit and change it to, I don't know, 15-minute time frame, for example. And so you see how it moves the last bar, the last to the previous bar, and so on. So that's the option for the global crosshair, which only works if you have, or is a tool to use when you have the Primo oscillator. The scroll chart on new bar is something that was happening sometimes when you have a new candle. We want to make sure that the candle is showing. So we want to make sure that this is always checked. So the chart will move to the left when the new candle appears. So that's it. And the column manager global settings. So on the multi-scanner, you have a column manager. And each one of the scanners, whenever you open them, they're going to have a column manager too, and the portfolio manager. And the column manager is so you can hide or show columns on your multi-scanner that you want to show. So for example, if I don't want the company name, I can get it out, move it out of the way and apply it so I don't have the company name. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Again, move it back and apply it, then I will have the company name. But instead, if you want to hide those columns, instead of hiding them individually, you have the option for global settings. So you go to this global setting and you have the columns that you don't want to see. Like I hide these rankings on scanners and on multi-scanners, and on the portfolio manager, let's say that I will hide news. Okay, so I click on apply. And then when I open a new multi-scanner, those columns are not going to be shown, okay? So that's, instead of doing individually, you do them, all of them at once, okay? And if I open, let's say, the strategy number 4 scanner, I will not have those columns because I'm using the global settings to hide them. By the way, I'm gonna go back to the portfolio manager, and I do want my news to be shown. And also on the scanner, the volume or the company name. Okay, it's okay now. Apply, and that's it. So let's go to the data menu. So we cover all of these options except this box. And that is our mini webinar for today. So if you have any questions, please type them on the chat. And but if you don't, see you next week. And thank you so much for coming.